We are continuing south now towards arguably the most scenic part of the Brennerbahn. This is the village of St. Jodok. The station here is 1141 metres above sea level. The mountains on either side rise to over 3,000 metres. This is the location of the famous Horseshoe Curve tunnel that assists in raising the line. As it does so, it crosses a tributary of the Sill, the Felsebach, that rises at the foot of the mountains you can see behind the Talent railcar. The Talent railcar passes through St. Jodok station a few moments later. The head of the Horseshoe is in a tunnel, the St. Jodok tunnel, which is quite short at 480 metres. You can see the bottom of the shoe, which is on its side with the open end to the west, from St. Jodok station. This is an intermodal climbing towards the next station, Gries. Finally, an OBB Eurocity is seen heading south. No assistance is required for the relatively light passenger train with a trailing weight of about 700 tons. The Verona-bound Eurocity is passed by a pair of tourists returning light to Virgil. This is Gries am Brenner, population about 1200. The Locomotion Railpool Trackswald metals train is a bit of a blur, but on the back is Railpool 139555 once more with its pantograph up, working hard. Heading for Innsbruck is a 4-car Talent. It's in what we called before advertising livery. If we were picky, then that's not quite accurate. To explain, Innsbruck Chamber of Commerce sponsored a competition to raise the profile of sustainable transport. The Innsbruck-based insurance company, Tyrol Insurance, was very successful in persuading their employees to leave the car at home and use the train, or bus or bike, instead. They won the competition. Their prize was to have a number of OBB Talent sets painted in their house colours for a year. So perhaps we'll see a new palette of colours next year. An RCA tourist-hauled intermodal. Just 2 logistics companies are represented with their cargo. TerraTrans are Bremen-based and specialise in part loads, groupage to Italy and Spain, while Pan-Europa is based at the intermodal village adjacent to the Eiffeltor container terminal in Cologne. If we have our timings correct, this is a Trento-bound roller. It's not very well loaded, but note the road vehicle automotive carrier with a mixed load of compacts on board. The roller operator, OBB, make an additional charge of €20 for this type of vehicle to cover the cost of additional gauge clearance checks. The terminal for the rolling highway trains is at Brennersee, about a kilometre before the Brenner summit and Brennerow station. Compared with a crane-based intermodal terminal, the investment required is quite modest. A nice shot of a Trenitalia Class 405 single-system freight locomotive. These will come off the train here. The consist implies that the train is heading for the Netherlands. BAS, for instance, are Dutch-based and specialise in intermodal between the Low Countries and Italy. RMI Chemical Logistics are based at the Chemiepark at Botlek in Rotterdam. H&S Food Trans come from Barneveld and are best known for the transportation and packing of fruit juices. Transferber Intermodal are based at Walhafen, Rotterdam, while Richard Kempers are based in Leeuwarden and are groupage specialists. Business to the Netherlands looks good. As predicted, the two RTC Siemens locomotives head back into Italy with an intermodal for Verona. The turnaround was reasonably slick, less than an hour. The train is a very well loaded intermodal with two RCA 1216s at the head. The disappointing thing here is that despite their advanced and expensive electronics, they will not run into Italy, but will be changed here for another pair of dual system electrics, the Bombardier 412s. It doesn't seem to make sense. They are perfectly capable of working into Italy. 1216s on Eurocity trains do, every other hour. Come the base tunnel, this will surely be sorted out, won't it? Thank you for travelling with Ticket to Ride over the Austrian Brenner in winter. We hope you've enjoyed the colourful traction on display. If you're a tracks fan, there's a feast of them in our latest Between the Lines video magazine, where we visit the Spanish mainline south of Valencia, and Aachen in Germany, where we watch freight trains heading to and from the Belgian ports of Antwerp and Zeebrugge. Do join us. Until then, it's bye for now.